most hated Reactor Indies YouTube streets. Thoughts of a predicate winner. And I'm live with y'all, boy. And I'm just doing a check-in, man. I don't really have a lot of time to I've been training a lot this week at the shop. And it's work has just been crazy, man. So I wanted to check in with you guys and see what's popping, see what's cracking. And also just make a super important announcement, probably the most important announcement that I have made on my channel thus far. Look, man, a lot of people are going to watch this after the fact. So I'll start off by saying this. I am so appreciative of the fans, the followers, people that I consider to be like family to me at this point in time. I'm so thankful for my members, and I'm so thankful for my executive producer and manager. I'm real thankful for everybody that plays a part in this channel. And as me and my EP Jody were just talking about, man, it's really a beautiful thing being a reactor, because it as long as you got like an open mind, if you're open-minded and you're open-hearted, open-eared, you're gonna find you're gonna find music that you never thought that you would like, and you're gonna like it. And she said that's kind of what the whole point of reactions are, and I agree. And that's part of the blessing of it all, man. Is I never would have given the likes of a lot of these people that we listen to even a shot or an opportunity, just because I was kind of stuck in my ways, stuck in a mindset, stuck in a frame. I would have never played Tom McDonald. Daniel just texted me earlier today and was like, yo, I remember there was a time where like I heard one Tom McDonald song that I thought was fire, and I sent it to you and you were like, dog, I'm not listening to that, dude. That's the way that I was. But when you get into this and you open your mind and you open your heart and you're passionate about the projects that you're putting out, and you're passionate about the content that's driven from the music, and when you're passionate about making your stance and doing something that separates you from these other guys, you learn to appreciate it and at times even fall in love with it. And that's what's happened with me with a bunch of these guys, man. Like I've fallen in love with Tom McDonald's music and his fan base. I've fallen in love with Adam Calhoun and his fan base and his raps, bro. The like, I just don't, like, there's no denying it. Like, that dude can rap. Like, really, really rap. Hard Target, of course, which I've been a fan of since I was a kid, but there was a hiatus, and this brought me back to him, thankfully. Simple Man, one of the coolest rappers, if not the coolest rapper I've had the pleasure of meeting so far. You know what I mean? Or having a conversation with so far. And none of that is possible without y'all. You know what I mean? Because y'all are the ones that put us on to all of these different people. And I think that the hope for you is, hey, I kind of relate to this guy, Nelson, and I like what he does, and I like his message, and I like what he brings to the table. So I'm going to try to shoot my shot. I think that you'll like this song. This song relates to me, and I think that you'll relate to it as well. And whenever I listen to it, and it does work out that way, it makes me and you feel like there's a relatability factor between us. And I think that that's beautiful. And I never thought about it like that until I started to do reactions, because as many of y'all know, however many of you have been here since the beginning, you know, my original goal was not to do music reactions, you know, but that's what God has blessed me with being good at, I think. You know, I think that God has given me a talent in this arena due to my passion in music and hip hop, and the passion that I have for meaningful music that really touches your soul, makes your heart bleed. That's going to be the first shirt, by the way. We're fixing to open up a clothing line after we do this next dono with me and my wife, and we get that next AdSense check. We're going to open up a clothing line. My first shirt is going to be music that pulls on your heartstrings and makes your soul bleed on the front, with maybe some different album covers on the back that pulls on your heartstrings and makes your soul bleed. Anyway, the big announcement, that's an announcement within itself. Like, yeah, we're doing a clothing line, me and my wife, and we'll have all different types of shirts, bro. Like, you know, Hill Squad, Hill Fam. What is it, Jody? Hill Fam or Hill Squad? Jody said, you know what's going on. All right, y'all want to know what the announcement is? Y'all want to know what the important announcement is? I guess that's why everybody's here. I'm just rambling. A lot of you may already know. A lot of you may not. I did make a post, but I thought that it would be better to do it this way and kind of have that lead up of heartfelt, exactly what this means to me to get to this point. I got Adam's phone number, I don't know, about a month ago maybe, and we started communicating. And I was fortunate enough for him to shout me out on a couple of his lives and say, like, yo, I want to do an interview with that Thoughts of a Predicate winner guy. And finally, we exchanged numbers, and we've been talking for a little while. He's a very busy person. I'm real busy too. I don't think as busy as I am. I think he might be even busier than me. And he's gearing up to go on tour. But we are going to finally get a conversation with Adam Calhoun tomorrow night, 8 or 9:30 Eastern time. A lot of the issue that we've been having with why it hasn't been done yet is our time zone difference. He lives in a different time zone as well. So like, 8:30 for me is like 7:30 for him. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I want to do it live because I want y'all to have an opportunity to be able to ask a couple of questions. I'm not going to be able to see all of them, okay? I'm not going to be able to see every question. I'm going to be focused on my content, which I think y'all can understand. Like, y'all know how I am with these conversation with. The one that I did with Simple, the one that I've done with Hard Target, even the one that I did with Daniel, ChatterZone. Shout out to ChatterZone. Every conversation that I do, I'm very serious about the content of it. So this is going to be my first time going live for a conversation with. And the reason I never go live with a conversation with is I don't want any distractions, right? I want to be honed in and zoned in on the content and making sure that I deliver the best content that I can deliver. That is up to me, right? While also making the artists comfortable. I want them to feel like they're in a comfortable sitting, like it's just homies kicking it, talking, chatting. And I think I've done a successful job of that thus far, but this will be the biggest test that I've had. There hasn't, this is going to be big. You know what I mean? And I'm really excited about it. I'm not nervous. A lot of y'all are probably wondering if I'm nervous. I'm not nervous because I've had the opportunity to talk to him a couple of times here and there, like through text or phone call or Instagram. But I am determined to make this special, not just for me, but for all of us, man. Everybody that's been rooting for me, everybody that's been supporting this channel. This is for all of us, man. This is something that I've set my eyes on from the beginning. Like, one of these days I'm going to have a talk with this guy, and one of these days I'm going to have a talk with that guy. And I mean it. Like, I chase it. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful that Adam has blessed me with the opportunity to do it with him. You know what I mean? As he is famous, bro. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, he is a famous person, and that's kind of wild. You know, it's kind of wild, but I'm super excited to do it. And I'm super excited to present that content for you guys. So that's the big announcement, you know? And y'all get in that live, man. I want to put on for my people too. Y'all get in that live, leave your questions. Donos, I'm not trying to take your money, but you know, the super chats and the super thanks are obviously going to get seen more than the other ones. And at the end of my discussion with him, I'll ask him if he's cool with it. And I'm sure he will be. He's a cool, super cool dude, to open the floor up and just let you guys ask a couple of questions. So that'll be super cool as well. And other than that, I got nothing. What's up with y'all, man? Yo, I had a great time over at ChatterZone's page today, man. I wasn't able to make content, but I was able to watch content, and ChatterZone had it going on over there, man. That was tight. Alex, thank you. Alex says you're going to kill this, Nelson. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. Jody says, I will be taking questions down throughout the live. Yeah, that's important. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Yeah, so Jody's going to be paying attention to your donations and all the different questions and stuff, and she's going to shoot me a text at the end of it. But I am excited, dude. I'm excited. And hopefully I can make a friend out of him. You know what I mean? That's kind of the goal. Like, it's the way I looked at it with Simple. It's the way I looked at it with Target. It's the way I look at it with Adam. hopefully, this can be a relationship. You know what I mean? Pause, but like a friendship rather. And I'm planning on going to see him live. I need to get together with you guys, the members in the Discord. I need to get together with y'all and figure out maybe a good day where we could all go. You know what I mean? And I'll do my best to. Byron, that's my dad's name. Who is Byron? Jody just be yelling out stuff sometimes. Kit said, make sure to ask Adam what he thinks of the new Jeff McCool album, Vintage, that drops at midnight tonight. I will have to try to remember that one. Nah, it's. I want y'all to remember this while I'm doing it too, right? This is important. I want y'all to remember this as I'm making the video tomorrow and as we're on the live tomorrow, that podcasting is my main thing. Like, I love music reactions. I will never shy away from them. I'll never leave them. They made this channel what it is. God, music, that's everything. But podcasting is kind of my passion. When I have these a conversation with series, that is in the form of a podcast, right? So I'm extra. I'm prepared. When I go into these conversations, like, I'm prepared. I turn my salesman switch on so that I can maneuver the conversation the way that I want to maneuver the conversation. I try my best, at least, to make it as presentable but relatable as possible. And that's the goal every time, is I just want it to be super relatable. So I will be honest, like, I'm going to tell y'all now, I don't want to ask super fanny questions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what a good example would be. Like, just like super fanny stuff. Like, I want to ask him like personal, like we're homies having a conversation in a barbershop. That's what I want the setting to be. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking to. Those are the types of questions I'm looking to ask, and I will be maneuvering that conversation in that way. And then I'll also tell y'all, man, if Adam decides that he wants to go on a 30-minute rant about something, I'm gonna let him go, bro. Like, I'm gonna let him go on his rant. You know what I mean? I'm just thankful that he's coming to the platform. But if I'm able to do what I was able to do with Target and Simple, I would like for the conversation to just be cool, mellow, chill, and y'all will see. I don't want to ruin any of the questions or anything like that, but y'all will see. Journalistic type stuff, I guess. Bad Wolf, what's up? ChatterZone, what's up? Samson, what's up? Samson representing Canada. Yeah. This is definitely going to be epic, Alex says. I'm excited. I'm excited about it, for real. And I'm excited to share that with you guys, man. That would be like the illest 10,000 sub celebration. You know what I mean? But we're not quite there yet, but we're close. Like 200 something subs away. I'll probably, if God willing, this could be one of the things that takes me over 10,000 subs, I imagine. Adam's big, man. He's got a big reach. I'm super thankful for him getting on my platform. It's crazy to me. Jody said, I'm not even going to be able to sleep like a kid on Christmas Eve. It is going to be fun, bro. It's going to be super dope. Super, super dope. And I'm going to ask him questions y'all might not even know nothing about. I'm going to be asking him questions y'all might not even know anything about. But that just comes from studying, talking to people like Jody that have let me know all of his ins and outs, and listening to his music thoroughly, and just being a student of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, studying the mannerisms, studying his flow. So I'm excited, man. And that is the important announcement of the night. So thank you all for tuning in, man. Sorry I don't have a whole lot of content going on right now. Other than that, I'm preparing for that. I'm not trying to waste energy right now, but I did want to kind of check in with y'all and make sure y'all were good. in the midst of me doing all this training and stuff that I've been doing. So I love y'all. I hope that everybody can be there tomorrow. I hope everyone can be a part of this. But if not, just hit the replay, man. It'll be there. And while you wait, go check out the one that I did with Simple Man. Go check out the one I did with Hard Target if you haven't seen it. Those are great conversation with some of my proudest. That is my proud. And the one with ChatterZone. Go watch all three. Like, those are my proudest. None of them are above 30 minutes, I don't think. But all of them are my proudest accomplishments on this channel. So I would love for y'all to see them if you haven't seen them yet, so you can kind of see the series that's, being provoked here. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you. I appreciate your support, man. Human said, I am a Nigerian prince. I went to Kenya over the weekend and I lost my wallet. Can you send me a cool 500 so I can get a cab home? I'll send you a Bitcoin once I'm home. Sold in a thick African accent. No. Anyways, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all tomorrow night at home, in the comfort of my own home, in the stew. You feel me? This fool's wilding in the chat tonight. KK Thumb Pepper. Hello. Laney, what's up? It's good to see you. Who else can I shout out? Alex, Pam, of course, Daniel, Bad Wolf, Kit, of course. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good night tonight, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All right? Peace. This is always awkward on lives because I forget how to do it on my phone. Oh, here it is. All right.